Grubbin' Dad's growls low, ready to wreck. Spirit box hum, static fills the void. Spectral figures move, they're paranoid. Grubbin' Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Ghosts stalking around, hunting the hunt, breaking their spell. Grubbin' Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. EMF spikes, red, the hunt is on. Phantom footsteps echo, but they're gone. Grubbin' Dad's sharp grin tearing through the veil. Face the poltergeist, hear their wails. Chains rattle hard, banshees scream. Flickering lights in this twisted dream. Grubbin' Dad's on the prowl, a hunter's creed. No ghost can escape this burning need. Grubbin' Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Phasmophobia, ghosts spinning around, hunting the hunt, breaking their spell. Grubbin' Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. Grubbin' Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Phasmophobia, ghosts spinning around, hunting the hunt, breaking their spell. Grubbin' Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. Grubbin' Dad claws through fear, won't back down. Phasmophobia, ghosts spinning around, hunting the hunt, breaking their spell. Grubbin' Dad stands tall in this haunted hell. The house is creaking under the weight of fear. Shadows dance where no one's near. Grubbin' Dad whispers Melishkat's name. In the haunted dark, they play their game. Hunting ghosts in the dead of night. Candle flickers, the only light. Evidence gathered, breath held tight. Phasmophobia steals our sight. Spirit box crackles with a ghostly groan. Footsteps echo, but we're alone. EMF spikes, a chill runs through. Is it real, or is it you? Freezing temps in the air we breathe. Phantom whispers beg us to leave. Grubbin' Dad says we're almost there. Melishkat's laughter cuts the despair. Hunting ghosts in the dead of night. Candle flickers, the only light. Evidence
Welcome in, my friends and grubbins. How is everybody doing today? All right. Yes, okay. It has updated the episode information correctly. I'm a little discombobulated this morning here. I was helping the lovely Mercy get her OBS set up. Speaking of which, everybody that's in chat right now, please go do this. Mercy, you're not in chat at the moment. Matt. Hello. I'm Mercy. Go give Mercy a follow, please. She is actively in the process of getting herself her OBS set up and looking to start doing some light streaming here. So please go give her a follow, and let's see if we can't push her to like the 50 followers limit there, so that she can get the affiliate status like right out of the gate and get all kinds of channel rewards and fart redeems, etc., etc. All right, well, with that very important piece of business out of the way here, let's go through and say hello to everybody as I fight with my chat scroll wheel. All right, so Mercy got the first. I'm sorry, Grubbin Boy, I forgot to hit play on the audio. I have the audio set up so that I monitor it so I can hear it. And when I was helping Mercy there, I had my OBS open and I forgot to turn the sound back on. I know you'll use the sound when I start stream as an audio cue to go and hit that first button. I am sorry. But what I can do for you is can I do this? Can I go right click? I think I may be able to add a first to you because I owe you one. Keish, welcome in, my friend. How are the closets? And thank you for redeeming second. Grubbin Boy, yeah, you were here before the bots. As usual, you deserve first. I goofed, but thank you for redeeming third. Yeah, then that was a skill issue. Welcome in, Malishkat, my lovely wife. Thank you again for the coffee this morning. We do have a new bingo up. Actually, I need to do something with bingo first. So, sorry. Thankfully, nobody has bought any cards. So, can I go leaderboards? I need to screenshot this because I am... Or window shift. There we go. Let's grab the leaderboards. We'll just set that aside for now. I'm going to end the current game. And I'm going to start this week's tournament up. I have to go to my extensions tab. I have to go here to configure. Oh. Alright. We're going to end that. Yes, end it. Create a new tournament. We'll call it the... We'll even spell weekly correct. Create that. Okay. Done. Now, if I go here and I refresh this, leaderboards, weekly tournament. Okay, perfect. Do that, and let's do that. So congratulations on Captain Thunder, Grubbin Boy, and Malishkat for getting their names into the drawing pool from last week's tournament. I'm going to set that aside here. Again, I apologize, my friends. I'm a little disorganized this morning. My ADHD is ADHDing hard. Okay. Hello, Razzie. Happy birthday to you. So yes, yesterday was Nuka Dave's birthday. We took off took yesterday off. It was also a holiday here in the lovely province of Ontario, and we celebrated Nuka Dave's birthday. A vast majority of our community are also part of the Nuka Dave community, and it didn't feel right to finish up Nightmare Shift and split your focus. It didn't feel right to, well, to divide your focus between the two of you, for you guys. So we took yesterday off to celebrate his birthday. Okay. Yes, or else goes bonks. Yes. Um, I have Razzie. Actually, we're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to do a window capture. Whatever we'll call it. So we're going to quickly go through the new there. We'll go through that in a minute. I know Dave's doing that as well, but I wanted to go through it and read it. Okay, looks like we are all caught up. We have a Pokemon in chat in Altaria, so make sure you catch that. Ads have been pushed forward, so we're not going to get interrupted. The new bingo is set up and running. We'll leave the category as Nightmare Shift for now, because we are going to jump into it. Okay, so let's take a look at the new Phasmophobia thing. Whatever, it's going to chop on the edge of the screens. Okay, can everybody see that just fine? So new Twitch drops and Grafton Ghost Tour. So Twitch drops, that is a nice, well, that is a really nice badge. I like that. Twitch drops, as with our first two separate chances to earn it. The first campaign with the Grafton Farmhouse Ghost Tour, August 7th to 8th. So that'll most likely be the partners, with the following second campaign offering standard one beginning August 12th. So August 7th and August 8th, you have 2 days to watch 1 hour of a kinetic partner to get the hollow badge. And then August 12th to the 26th will get you the standard badge. Okay. That is a nice badge. What's everybody think of that badge? Like, I like the wolf head there. The background, it looks almost kind of like distorted sound waves, to be fair. I'm not sure what look they were going for there. Like, looks like static, but it's nice. I like the colors. Okay, well, we are initially starting with this campaign. We have plenty planned, future drops planned. Expand on what is offered as Twitch drop, including player cosmetics after we release our player character updates. Yeah, we know the character updates are coming. Yeah, see, this is the standard one, not the hollow one. So the hollow one, I'm expecting to see. Well, this says it's animated, but it doesn't look animated. That looks like the standard non-animated version. All right, Grafton Farmhouse Ghost Tours. Head of the reworked Grafton Farmhouse, community a chance to early look by joining partners. So August 7th and 8th, the partners will have access to the new Grafton Farmhouse. And the schedule here is you got Epic Type Pants, Lisa's Chillin', Hadroma. So no. Oh, I have Milish Cat in my ear as usual. No, there are no Twitch drops right now, buddy. They are starting on the 7th, which is in 2 days. So today is Tuesday, so it'll be Thursday and Friday this week is the hollow one. So they got the schedule up here.
Hello there.
Hello, Mercy. Okay. I just want to pin that. There we go. Manually until I end the stream. There we go. I pinned the link in the chat there, so if anybody else is interested. Mercy, we gave you a shout out to everybody. So, and yes, you have a shout out. So, more followers. Hello, Emarosa. Well, let's do another shout out for Mercy. There you go.
Hello there.
Hello, Emarosa. How are you doing? Emarosa's another one of our friends here. Please go give her a follow if you're not already following
Stay
her.
a while and listen.
Stream. Oh, thank you for the follow. We do have anonymous follows enabled.
Hello there.
But if you want to join the conversation, you are more than welcome to do so. We'll never call out our lurkers. But yes, welcome in, New Grubbin. We are currently going through. We also play Phasmophobia here on this channel, but they just dropped the release of the new Grafton Farmhouse. So we're quickly going through that, and then we're going to jump in and finish up our Nightmare Shift run. Hello, Gonknoggin. Welcome in. So there's a schedule for it. I posted a link for that there. That really looks like all there is to it. So if you want to get a preview of it, the partners are going to be previewing it on 7th and 8th, and then it'll be released to the rest of us on August 12th. And we'll get to see the new Grafton Farmhouse. Or the dilapidated Grafton Farmhouse. My only hope is that it is not super dark like they did with Bleasdale. I know a lot of people don't like Bleasdale because of how dark it is. Gonknoggin, thank you for pulling a fart from Leona's fart jar. Okay. Again, welcome in everybody. For everyone who's just popped in, my name is Grubbindad. I make dad jokes, I butcher people's names, I play Phasmophobia and horror games, and we're about to finish up our run of Nightmare Shift.
Hello there.
But first, the joke of the day. Why was the Obake banned from the Bake Show? He kept leaving UV goo on the refrigerators. Yeah, not my best one. But a bad dad joke is still a dad joke. Or was it no dad joke is a bad joke? I got the tagline somewhere. I gotta remember it. Gonknoggin. Thank you for the ghost fart. And thank you for the clip there, Milish Cat. Bad dad joke is still a good dad joke. There we go. Alright, let's minimize that. Let's open that. No, not fat. I did it again, people. I opened up Phasmophobia. Now I'm being hunted. You can't see me. The ghost can't see me. A bad dad joke is a good dad joke. Yes, thank you, Milish Cat. All right, let's breathe. Let's calm. Let's find our zen. Oh, let's turn on the lights because I forgot to turn those on. Hang on, incoming dad chest. There we go. Yeah, I should probably stop opening it if I don't want to open it. The problem is that it's right next to the Nightmare Shift icon, and it's just instinctual for me to hit the Phasmophobia button. Okay. I did add some new a new redeem to the channel, and I renamed the fart one. It's kind of a community joke at the moment, where everyone has Leona's folder of farts, so it's kind of been nicknamed the Leona's fart jar. So several of us have all decided that we're going to rename it to Leona's fart jar. I also added in Justly Scream, which will randomly play one of the 20. Why didn't it launch? One of the. Oh. Yeah, I'm in family mute view. It'll play one of the 20 Banshee screams. There we go. Jeez. All right, let's jump over here. All right, so if I recall last, we had just finished day 3 on Nightmare Shift. Oh, I can select nights. So we have Night 1 Motel, Night 1, Night X. We are in Night 4 apartment? Yes. So we just completed Night 4. There's 6 nights. Okay. Spoilers. And we are heading to our apartment. Yeah. Night 4, apartment after work, Anderson the hero. I have streamer note. If it's just me or the redeems are a bit quiet. Yes, and we stole the child ball. Yes, Razzie, that reminds me. So remember how our stalker started spinning on the spot when Anderson walked up to him? I found out that because the game is using Unity assets and... Okay, I will adjust the volume on the redeems for you guys. I can't do that at the moment without monkeying around with stuff in the background. When Anderson walked up, because we had the ball with us, he knocked the ball into the stalker, which caused him to rotate on the spot, because now the stalker was interacting with the ball and spinning with the ball. So Anderson and the ball saved us from our stalker. And Anderson has decided to take the night, or to get us home by bus. Okay. So...
Anderson, I really appreciate what you did back there. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up.
Oh, Amber.
Don't mention it. That guy was bad news. No way I was letting him mess with you.
Still, thank you. I owe you one.
Well, if you really mean that, how about you let me carry your bag? You look like you've had enough for one night.
No, this doesn't look ominous at all.
Honestly, yeah, it was a tough night. All right, here. Just don't drop it. There's some important stuff in there.
You got it. Though I have to say, this thing's heavier than it looks.
It's because I keep a brick in my purse.
Try carrying it around for an entire shift.
Fair enough. Anyway, since we're being honest tonight, there's something I need to tell you.
That sounds serious.
You know those prank calls you kept getting? That was me.
Knew it.
Wait, what? You were the one behind those creepy calls?
Yeah, but before you get mad, I wasn't trying to scare you. my place is right next to the motel, and after what happened to the last receptionist, I just wanted to make sure you were safe.
Hold on. Let's put a pause on that. Anderson wanted to make sure that we were safe because something happened to the previous receptionist, so by doing so, he did creepy, heavy breathing stalker phone calls. What happened to the last one, and is she buried in his basement?
And you thought prank calls were the way to do that? Anderson, do you know how terrifying that was?
I know, and I'm sorry. At first, it was just messing around, but when I
I
saw
forgot to turn that off. Sorry. There you
how
go.
tense you were getting, I stopped. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I was just worried.
Sorry, I had the lo-fi playing again because I was helping Mercy with her OBS, and I forgot to turn that off.
Anderson, that was seriously messed up. I'm mad. But you did save me tonight, and you're walking me home and carrying my bag. So, thanks. But don't ever pull something like that again.
Ladies, if you ever find yourself in this situation where you have your creepy coworker who lives next to the motel who has been giving you prank creepy calls to make sure that you were okay, maybe don't let him in the apartment. And yeah, definitely call him out on it because this isn't right behavior. And for all the boys in chat, young boys, grown up men, never, ever treat a lady like this, please. This is not the right way to treat anybody. You don't do creepy prank calls. You don't scare them when you don't need to, and they're not in on the joke or the scare. You treat them like a decent human being.
Deal. No more pranks, I promise.
Good. You're a decent guy, Anderson. Just a terrible prankster.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Anyway, here you go. You gonna be okay from here?
Yeah, my apartment is in this building. Thanks again, and good night.
Good night, Emma. Get some rest.
Okay, now, Anderson, turn around and leave. Why are you still following me? Yes, I'm walking backwards. Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stop hovering on boxes. Sir, why are you floating? Sir, seriously, stop levitating. Personal space. You're in my bubble. Okay, good. He stayed out. He followed you to me the door. Yeah. Oh. Where's Mr. Graves? Why is the CCTV off? Yeah, I think you're right, Malishka. You're supposed to probably walk and talk the entire way. Quibble Bibble! What's up, Quibs? Good. Last night was a lot of fun, Quibble. I hope you didn't mind the voice mod too much. For those that missed it, I was playing around with a voice mod while playing community games with Quibble. I was a member of the community and tormenting her. Well, not so much tormenting her, but we were having some fun. That was a lot of fun. Good. I don't have it set up for Discord just yet, or not Discord, for OBS just yet. That's on my to-do list. And then I think I might wire it into a redeem, so where you guys can trigger the voice change. So, Razzie, one of the things that I have found with the voice mods is because of the pitch and tone of my voice. Voice mods that do the deeper levels of voice mod, like the Morgan Freeman level ones, work really well. But if you want to go to like the higher ones, they sound really weird. And if you go with anything robotic, because I tend to draw out certain letters as a part of the way I speak. If you go with any of the robotic ones or the auto harmony ones, they stutter. So denied. Somebody was mucking around with my door again. All right. What's our code? 79135.
Why is the electricity off again? Ugh, I'm too exhausted to care. I just need to change and sleep.
Red flag. If the power in your apartment is off, maybe yeah. I'm getting red flags here. Can we go knock on his door? Nope. And that's my biggest complaint about this game is it doesn't have choice. You are stuck on the rails. I mean, it's not a bad apartment. It's actually kind of nice. I like the little apartment. This has all changed since we left this morning. Or evening.
I just got home, and now Anderson is at my door? Why would he follow me all the way up here? Did I forget something, or is something wrong? Oh, Anderson? What are you doing here?
Hey, you forgot your bag with me? Thought I'd bring it back before you realized it was missing.
Okay, that tracks. We did ask him to hold it.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice. Thank you. That was really nice of you.
No problem. You had a long night. I figured you might be too tired to realize. Hey, wait a second. Your apartment is completely dark. Is your power out?
Yeah, it's not the first time. This is the second time it's happened, and I have no idea why.
That's strange. Want me to take a quick look? Might be just a switch in your breaker box.
No worries. I'll ask the janitor to fix it tomorrow.
Come on, it'll only take a second. If it's something simple, you won't have to wait until morning.
No means no.
All right, fine. Just a quick check. Come in. Wow, I can't believe you actually fixed it that fast. I thought I'd be stuck in the dark all night.
It was just a simple switch. Sometimes these old buildings have faulty wiring that trips the breaker. Nothing too serious.
Well, I really appreciate it. You saved me from another headache. After the night I've had, I think I owe you a cup of coffee at least. Want some?
Yeah, he went straight to the breaker box. Never didn't ask, hey, where is your breaker box? Just walked straight to it. That's a little sus.
Coffee sounds great. Oh, before that, do you mind if I wash my hands? That power box was kind of dusty.
Of course, make yourself at home.
Oh, let's pause. Emerosa, what is your news?
How did Anderson find my apartment so easily? And the power box. He knew exactly where to go. Even the bathroom. It's like he's been here before.
Yeah, well, I go all the way back to there. All right, hang on. Emerosa has some news. So what's your news, Emerosa? We'll pause our game here for you. And yes, very creepy. He went straight to the bathroom, didn't turn on the light. There's a sink in the kitchen, knew where the breaker box was. No, Emerosa, if you've got news, Emerosa, will you please share with the class? Get part-time job? Congratulations! That is awesome. We aren't going to ask where or anything like that, but congratulations. You're really nervous and very scared. You know what? I think you'll do great. You're going to do great, Emerosa. It's perfectly normal to be nervous and scared when you're first starting off in a new job or doing anything for the first time. And you just kind of got to approach it one step at a time. Invite Anderson for a cup of coffee. Okay. What do we do next?
Anderson? How did you know my apartment number?
You get a knife, Grub? Yeah, we can't, Razzie. Emerosa, at first he'll be a little rough. There might be some like early separation anxiety. But do not let that stop you. So he'll get used to it as time goes on. Grub Boy had the same problem. When I was working, he would actually sit at the window and wait, and then got accustomed to my schedule of when I would leave in the morning and when I would come back, and he would sit at the window and wait for me because he could see me walking up the walk. But, you know, your little boy will adjust. Kids are resilient little monsters, and they will adjust, and he'll do just fine. So don't let that get to you. Don't let that stop you, okay?
Anderson?
I asked the building guard. Yeah, I asked him.
He wasn't there, Anderson.
Listen, I was about to make some coffee, but I just realized I ran out. I'll go grab some from the shop downstairs. I'll be back fast. Could it really be him? The prank calls, knowing my apartment number, moving around my place like he's been here before. It all adds up too perfectly. I can't ignore this. I need to call the police and report him right now.
This is the first smart thing she's done so far.
What's your emergency?
Hi, I need to report someone. He's been stalking me, and I think he's the one who tried to get into my apartment before.
All right, ma'am. Are you in a safe place right now?
No.
I stepped outside, but he's still in my apartment building. I don't know if he left or if he's still lurking around.
Understood. Can you tell me your name and location?
Emma Carter. I live at Greenfield Apartments, 2nd floor, apartment 205.
Her apartment number's changed since the last time she said it. It was like 70 something.
And who is the person you're reporting?
His name is Anderson. He works at the motel where I do my night shifts. At first, I thought he was just a coworker, but he knew too much. He knew my apartment number without me telling him. He walked straight to my electrical panel like he'd been here before, and he found his way to my bathroom like he knew exactly where it was.
Has he made any threats toward you?
Not directly, but I've been receiving weird prank calls for weeks. Calls where someone just breathes heavily or whispers creepy things. Tonight, he admitted that he was the one making those calls. He said it was just to check on me, but now I don't believe that.
I understand. You said he was in your apartment?
It's okay, Quibble.
Yes, but I made an excuse to leave. I told him I was getting coffee. He might still be inside, or he might have left.
All right, Emma. Stay where you are, and don't go back inside. Officers are being dispatched to your location now. If you see him again before they arrive, do not engage. Just keep your distance and call us back immediately.
This still bothers me. Do not hang up on the person who is the victim who is calling you. You are not a 911 operator. You're
Okay.
not going to get mad.
Please hurry.
We're on our way. Stay safe, Emma.
All right, miss. Let's head to your apartment and check things out.
You got here fast. Also, you fill out a police uniform well. Welcome back. Ember, this is set somewhere in the 80s from what I can understand. Like early 80s. They would have still kept you on the line back then.
Go ahead and unlock the door like normal. Don't worry. I've got your back.
I didn't lock the door when I left.
Emma Carter, you are under arrest as the primary suspect in Anderson's murder.
I didn't see that coming. Quibble, yes, you're correct. The officer should have... Yep. Well, there's some perception that... First off, she also let her get changed, so... There's that. The officer can see the things that we can see. It's assumed that they move around, etc., etc. But yeah.
Emma, let's cut to the chase. Why did you kill Anderson?
I didn't.
I didn't. I already told you everything exactly as it happened. He came to return my bag, I invited him in for coffee, and then I left to call the police because I got suspicious of him. When I came back, he was dead.
That's quite the story. But you were the last person seen with him.
And you're a horrible police officer. Your point?
And I told you, whoever did this must have been inside my apartment while I was waiting outside for you.
The investigation actually backs that up. Forensics found traces of a third person in the apartment. We believe they're the real killer.
Why didn't you open with that? Instead of, you're guilty, why did you kill him? You should have opened with, we found evidence of a third person in your apartment that we suspect the third person was the killer. Do you have any information that could, potentially help us in that regard? Not, murderer! Yeah, she can't know how she was the last. There's a lot of writing problems with this, Ember. It's a independent indie game. There's a lot of writing issues. Originally, the game was all AI voiced, and you could tell. And then they hired on some voice actors. The actress that plays the voice of Emma Carter here is actually voiced by Rooster Roo, who is a Twitch streamer. I've given them a shout out before. I think it's Rooster Roo. No, not them. Give me a second. Roosting Roo. Sorry. Them. They do the voice acting of Emma Carter.
So, does that mean I'm free to go?
For now. We don't have enough evidence to charge you, but that doesn't mean you're completely in the clear. Be careful.
I don't like this police officer.
Careful! Someone broke into my apartment and murdered a man while I was just outside. I don't even feel safe in my own home.
That's why we want to help. We can give you a penguin camera, a discreet surveillance device. Set it up in your apartment and it'll record everything in case something happens again.
Sorry, you want me to put a nanny camera in my apartment, live in the crime scene, and then in case something happens, at least you'll have video evidence of my murder? Can I get another police officer, please?
I don't know. What if the killer comes back?
A Cracker Jack box, Mercy.
Then at least we'll have footage to help us catch them. It's the best way to protect yourself.
No. I think the best way to protect myself is to go and live with my mom. Oh, okay. So I have choices here. The first time I have choices. All right. Do we take the nanny cam? Do we take the nanny cam, or do we say screw it. I just want to be normal and not live in a crime scene under surveillance. How do we want to approach this? Nanny cam or nope? We're just gonna fly solo. It's the first choice we have in the game. Okay, how about we do a poll then? And we'll set the poll for 1 minute. All right. We get a new poll up. Nanny cam. Vote on it. And we'll decide if we take the nanny cam or we don't. Right now it's a 50-50 split. Looks like the yeses are winning at the moment. Got about less than 30 seconds remaining. This is good coffee, Milishkat. Thank you. Did I disable the voice activity on my Discord? Yes, I did. Okay, still winning. 67% voting yes. Okay. We are taking the nanny cam. All right, I'll take the camera if someone really is watching me or trying to get into my apartment again. I'd rather have proof than be left wondering who it is or what they want.
Alright, I'll take the camera. If someone really is watching me or trying to get into my apartment again, I'd rather have proof than be left wondering who it is or what they want.
I agree, Razzie, and we can always loop back to this chapter and go the second option, too.
All right, Emma. You're free to go. For now. But don't mistake this for the end of the investigation. We'll be keeping a close eye on you.
I would hope so. A man was murdered in my apartment. And now you have a nanny cam in there.
I understand. But I have nothing to hide.
I wouldn't get too comfortable just yet. If anything strange happens, you report it. We're still watching this case closely.
I will. I just want this nightmare to be over.
Me too.
Then let's just hope we're not making a mistake letting you walk out of here.
This feels very much like blame the victim, not, treat them as the victim and give them the support that they need. And if it turns out that Emma is actually a serial killer in disguise, then hey, plot twist, but at least you treated Emma like a human being and not that wasn't ominous at all.
Mr. Graves, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice, but I really need your help right now.
Yes, the cop has the empathy of a brick.
Emma, what's wrong? You look like you've been through hell.
Because I have. This whole night, everything that's happened, it's too much. And now, standing here in front of my door, I can't bring myself to go inside. I keep thinking, what if someone's in there? What if I'm not alone?
me 1 second. I'm putting together a poll here. Yeah, I'm just doing a quick poll for you guys. I'm going to ask you guys, who do you think the killer is? Complete with my horrible spelling. And let's set it for 5 minutes there. Okay. New poll up. Who do you guys think the killer is?
I get it. You've been through a lot, but take a deep breath, all right? Your mind is running a mile a minute.
I know it sounds irrational, but after everything that's happened to my colleague, the police, the investigation, I can't just pretend this is normal. What if whoever did this is still watching me? What if they're waiting for me to let my guard down?
This isn't normal, Emma.
You've got every right to be scared. That feeling in your gut? It's there for a reason. So, what do you need from me?
We just asked you, told you what we need. Can you go check the apartment and make sure there's no creepy serial killers in there?
I need you to check my room. Just go in first, make sure it's empty. I can't step inside without knowing for sure that I'm safe.
Say no more. You stay put, I'll check everything. If there's anything off, you'll be the first to know.
I don't know how to thank you for this. I just need to know that I can breathe again.
Wait for Mr. Gray's to
Kitchen
finish.
is empty.
There's definitely something suspect about how he walks.
Nobody here. The bedroom is clear.
What about the bathroom? You didn't check the bathroom.
Alright, everything looks clear. No signs of anyone here. You should be safe to head in now. If you need anything else, I'll be down at the reception. Just give me a call.
Thank you, Mr. Graves. How could the cops find nothing? No clue, no trace, just a body and a dead end. That doesn't make sense. There has to be something they missed. If the killer was here, they left something behind. And if no one else is going to find it, then I will.
Okay, so we've gone from scared Emma to Detective Emma. Groovy. I have I have ads coming up in 5 minutes. I'm going to fire them off now just to get them out of the way. And yes, that's how you get attacked by suddenly becoming the detective yourself. Where did I put that? Let's go here. So, I've got ads coming up in 5 minutes. I sacrifice 3 minutes of ads every 3 minutes of our time every hour to prevent pre-rolls for anybody coming into the channel, and from preventing Twitch from doing whatever they want, which may include up to 8 minutes of Taco Bell ads in the middle of gameplay. Take a break, grab yourself a drink, a snack. We'll see you everybody in 3 minutes. I'm going to put words up on stream for everybody with Nitro and our Grub subscribers. See everybody in 3 minutes. Okay, so my big problem with the story is obviously it has some writing issues. Definitely has some writing issues. But I still want to finish it out. I want to see how this ends. I also want to see if it has an alternate ending to it. The police are completely inept. I mean, seriously, giving the woman a nanny cam or a penguin cam just in case something does happen, that's beyond reasonable. All right, so everybody seems to think that it was Mr. Graves. Okay. Interesting. Somebody thought that Emma might be the killer. Someone thinks that the neighbor is the killer, and the majority of you think that it's Mr. Graves. Well, let's see how that comes out. Razzie, you voted for Emma. That would be a wicked twist, wouldn't it? Like, if Emma was had a split personality disorder and was actually, you know, the killer herself. And we're only playing one aspect of her. I'll fire off another round of words for you. She seems like that demon kid. That's the other thing I want to know what's going on. Like, what's going on with the haunting of the hotel? Like, we have the story. We have two stories going on here. We have Emma's stalker, and then we have the hotel hauntings. So, like, how do these two seemingly separate stories tie together? All right, so Pickles, quick rundown. Mr. Graves is the front desk man. Our neighbor is he's a big kind of like burly, I want to say FBI look, you know, classic movie FBI looking guy who smokes. We found a lit cigarette outside of our door after somebody was banging on the door. Nobody was there. Anderson was our coworker. He's the gentleman that we found dead and tied to the door. And I'm going to say now that Emma has some ridiculous strength to be able to open the door and drag Anderson's body with it on a full door swing without struggling at all. Then we have a disgruntled male Karen who refused to fill out any paperwork and has been, like, you know, doing the whole death threat bit and, like, how dare you treat me like this, blah, 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 blah. And, like, oh, whoa, hey, when he got confronted by Anderson, like, hey, I'm just joking here. I was just having fun. You know, this is harmless flirting for me. It's kind of, but no, it's all creepy and violent. Emma's the main character that we're playing. The ghost kid that was mentioned, and Miss Smith. So Miss Smith is one of the tenants that are residents of the motel that we work at. She keeps hearing scratching on the walls and seeing things that aren't there. The ghost kid, well, it's a little kid that was there 1 minute, then gone the next minute after we got them their ball. We don't know much about the ghost kid. I'm just going to finish up some... Mr. Graves moves like he's Slovene. Yes, he does. Slovene, yes, he does, Mellish Cat. Nice call. We're going to finish up the words on stream here kind of as a little palate cleanser before we push into Nightmare Shift. So, yeah, I want to know how the haunting of the motel ties in with Emma's stalking case. It seems like two completely unrelated stories at the moment. Okay, yeah, 1 second. Recluse, no, you, my bad. What? Oh, no, you, yes, in Recluse. Okay, I got you, Ember. I got you. Weird things keep happening. Emma puts her milk in the bowl first, then the cereal. There's like a phantom dog at the motel that, as long as we looked at, wouldn't move. Then we would look away and it would move. We have the... we also have Mr. Briggs at the hotel, or the motel, in room 1. Okay, yeah, being low on milk, Ember, I get that, because you want to have, that right cereal to milk ratio. But she wasn't low on milk. She filled the bowl with milk first, then put cereal on top of that. Alright, well done. You guys got the level 2. Alright, I'm going to end the words on stream, which seems to have crashed for me on my screen over here. Yeah, it crashed over there anyways. Alright. Exit. There we go. There's the light source there. Okay, well, the lighting effects are good. Alright, so we're going to double check the house to see if we can find any clues. Apparently we have 7 penguin cameras. No heads in our fridge. Emma really doesn't keep her house stocked with anything. Like, look how empty these cupboards are. It's a big cereal girl. Classic scale. I'm not seeing any clues yet. I mean, usually what the game does is it gives us a highlight of saying, yo, hey, yellow here. I mean, there's an open or a can of something there. Oh, wait, you may recognize only dead bodies and penguins in our apartment. Let's grab our flashlight. You may recognize some of these cabinets. Officer, I think I found our culprit. We have a door that swings the wrong way. Shoes are there. That all looks fine. That looks fine. Nobody hiding behind there. Hey, I'm not seeing anything to interact with. Oh, wait, there we go.
A key? This looks similar to the shape of the key that opens my apartment. It must belong to another apartment in this building. I should check. Maybe I'll uncover something useful.
Factory reject militia? Yes. The police obviously did not do a good job of sweeping this place. I mean, a random key on the floor, that would have been bagged and tagged as being out of place. Try to find which apartment they can open. Nope. Nope. Let's just scare all the people who live in this apartment building because, you know, banging on the door. Oh. A little B&E never hurt anyone, right? Yeah, a little casual B&E.
That's the same kind of noodles Gary always eats at the motel. Is this a clue or just some meaningless coincidence? I don't know what to think anymore.
It's a couple of noodles. Wait. 2. These might be important. Yeah, it looks like there's a number on it. 5.
A photo.
Yeah, let me turn the light
Why
off.
is there a red X over her face? Who is she? Was she Anderson's killer? Or was she another victim? If
7.
this was left behind, then something terrible might have already happened to her.
Two, 5, 7. Anything else I can interact with here? Random Atari joysticks, abacus, potted plant. Investigate the room for clues. So there's still something I'm missing. Kids watercolor set. Nothing in there.
An old chest. And of course, it's locked. There must be a way to figure out the combination. If I look around carefully, maybe I'll find a clue hidden somewhere in this room.
3-digit combination. Okay, hang on. Let's do this. There we go. 257. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. 5 is green. Purple is 2. Red is... seven, okay. Red is 7. Purple is 2. My goodness, the glare on this. Random
This
key?
key doesn't look like it belongs to anything in this apartment. But to what? Another door? A hidden drawer? I have no idea. I could search more here, or maybe I should head back and rest before my next shift. Either way, this just got more mysterious.
I want to see what's under the painting.
I've looked through every corner of that apartment and found nothing but more questions. I'm exhausted, physically, mentally. Maybe I'm just chasing shadows at this point. I'll place the penguin cam in the bedroom just in case, then try to get some sleep before my next shift.
I know I'm checking the rooms, but and I know that it's gonna be kind of pointless. But hey, all right, let's put the penguin up there. Yeah, she left the apartment with her door wide open. Night X2. And game crash. In the bedroom. Well, the game does have a tendency of crashing, but it has checkpoints. Bum, 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 bum. This isn't creepy at all.
The motel, and that eerie red sky. This has to be another nightmare. But why do I keep coming back here? What am I supposed to see?
That's not ominous at all.
What the? The noodle cups. There's more of them. They're forming a trail, leading to the vending machine. Why? Is this some kind of clue? Could Gary really be the one behind all of this?
Ah, my eyeballs. I think the floating eyeballs there is a little more disturbing than the lightning ramen.
Front desk, who's calling?
Nah, we don't need those.
Hello? Who is this?
It's a Diogen.
Help me! What? Who's there? Where are you?
Okay, that hurt.
That voice again. A woman asking for help. Could it be her? The girl in the photo with the red X? If she's real, is she still alive?
Can I just sit down and have pocket coffee?
It is better to get a flashlight before going down into the dark basement.
But there is no flashlight. That's not creepy at all. Let's just go camping. We're in our happy space. We're in our happy space. Camp Woodwind. There's no ghosts. There we go. No creepy monkey men in freaky masks at our window. See, my logic and instincts tell me not to open the door, but to sit down, have some coffee, and maybe, I don't know, write something out or listen to the radio. They can't get in. I'm good. Hello, service por favor. Service, please. Can I get an exterminator for the creepy monkey men? Oh, hell. Nope.
Room 3, for example.
That actually startled me a bit.
Guests report strange noises.
Thank you, Giant Anderson.
But I've been hearing odd noises coming from room 3.
Could Lucas be the one pulling the strings? The threats, the fear he tried to instill in me? Maybe I should have taken them more seriously. What if I'm next?
I don't know why she's tripping Quibble, and they are tall. Pickles, this is Lucas, the creepy stalker guy that was threatening at the... Mr. Briggs.
I keep hearing these weird noises come from the room below mine. Room 3. It's like shuffling.
Yeah, he definitely seems like the red herring. That or Lucas is Gary.
Okay, this way.
Hi, creepy kid. I put your ball back for you. You're big enough now that you can get it. Your auto is so on my channel that it showed up on my OBS. What do you mean, Mercy? Miss Smith, hi. If a giant barking dog shows up, I'm leaving.
Everything seems to be pointing to room 3. The noises, the strange occurrences, even the missing girl. Maybe this key I found will unlock that door and finally give me some answers.
Room 3, yeah, there's help. Okay. I just had a "this is Sparta" moment.
many victims, all left here like discarded trash. Who did this?
Why does it look like a stadium arena? Like, I can't do anything. Six hours before work. I can't move.
I can't move. What's happening to me? My body is frozen, but I can still see. Am I still dreaming? Or is this sleep paralysis? It feels like I've been drugged.
Quick little fact here. So, you know the Mare, right? Which is a short for the nightmare. But the Mare is actually based off of I want to say a concept or an idea. It was the early explanation for sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis demons are real. Sleep paralysis is real itself. The Mare was originally the idea behind sleep paralysis. It was believed that when a person woke up and they couldn't move because of sleep paralysis, that there was some kind of spirit or demon sitting on their chest, because they had a hard time breathing, they couldn't move. So our early rationale was a spirit, which we called the Mare or the nightmare, and you know. All right, I'm looking around. It's 9.
See you tomorrow, my princess.
That got me. Succubus and incubus were also another explanation for it, yes.
That nightmare again. This time it's clear. The key I found. It has to be for the locked door in room 3. I can't ignore it anymore. I need to get back to the motel. I need to go back to the motel. Now.
Yeah, okay. So, apparently I guess we can't check the nanny cam footage. No, we changed, Quibble. We changed real quick. We opened the closet, clicked it, and we're crashing again. Let's boot it back up. The game seems very unstable. Get off the bus. Scene transition, title shows up. See, we're dressed for work, Quibble. Okay, we have no objectives. Open the locked door in room 3.
Room 3. I always felt off. And now, with the dream and the key, I have to check it. I need closure. I need the truth. Whatever's behind that door, I'm ready.
Are we ready? Well, we're out of noodles again. No, we're not ready. The ball's still there. What bothers me is the painting. It's the only thing in room 3. Is this painting of a faceless woman. All right, let's go.
It worked. The key actually worked. And now, stairs? Going down? What the hell is beneath this room?
So Quibble, it's actually, I think first night is you interact with the painting and it falls down and a black cat jumps out at you. And you're like, how did the black cat get in? How did the cat get in here? Well, it came in through the window. And then couldn't get out.
No, this can't be real. So many bodies. This place, it's not just a motel. It's a damn graveyard. I think I just stepped into the killer's lair.
So, we just walked into the killer's lair. What's our first instinct? Explore the hidden hideout. Not go upstairs and call the police. No. Wow, the collision is bad.
If this is where he lived, where he planned everything, then there has to be something here. Notes, photos, anything to prove who he really was. Me! That's my face! My picture on a table surrounded by death? This isn't a coincidence. He's hunting me. I have to disappear before it's too late.
Yeah, you know, probably put it down, leave, call the police.
He kept them all like trophies. These girls, they didn't stand a chance. How long has this been going on? What sick reason does he have for doing this?
And you guys are 100% correct. The stench coming out of this this place would be ridiculous. Okay, what else can I interact with in here? Look for evidence. 2 of 3. Clock, nightgown, mirror, a bracelet, that, candelabra, smear, chair, door. There's gotta be something I'm missing that I can interact with. Oh, hey. I think there's something up there. Ooh, bright room. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this area. Trash bin, clock. What else is there to interact with? Oh yeah, the whole hotel would reek like. Okay, what else? Got that. Candle. There we go.
That photo again. The same girl, the red X. It's her. It has to be. The body in this room. It's her.
7.
Oh God, she didn't make it. Footsteps. No. He's here. I can't let him find me. The locker. It's the only place. I just hope he doesn't find it.
What do you mean I'm dead? Like... You are dead. Okay. You are dead and bugged. I can't click retry. I can't actually click out of the game. There we go. Alright, discovering the mystery. And we crash. Stop moving, you're dead. Ember, we went down into the basement. We discovered that the killer is got a secret hideout in the bottom of room 3, complete with dead bodies all over the place. And once again, Claire makes a really poor choice. Let's skip that.
Room 3. It always felt off. And now, with the dream and the key, I have to check it. I need closure. I need the truth. Whatever's behind that door, I'm ready.
Yeah, I get that now. The game is very... It doesn't give you the clues that, hey, you know, you should probably keep moving around while looking at stuff.
It worked. The key actually worked. And now, stairs? Going down? What the hell is beneath this room? No. This can't be...
Yeah, see, I just paused. Now I'm stuck again. There we go. All right, look for evidence. Objectives.
Footsteps? No. He's here. I can't let him find me. The locker. It's the only place.
There we go.
I just hope he doesn't find it.
You know, I was good to you. I loved you. I gave you comfort, silence, peace. You smiled when you were asleep. Don't deny it. But then, the anesthesia wore off and suddenly you remembered the real world. And what did you do? You screamed. You begged. Like I was the monster. But I wasn't. You made me become him. I kept you safe. I took care of you.
Serious issues.
I talked to you when no one else would. I gave you my full attention. Every moment of my time. And you threw it all away. just like the others. They always do, always pretending to care, until they think they can escape. But you're different now. Still, quiet, forever loyal. But it's okay now. Really? It is. Because I found someone else. Because I found someone else. Someone who gets it. Someone who feels the silence the same way I do.
He does
She
kind of sound
doesn't
like
know it yet.
Graves.
And she's perfect. Kind eyes, soft voice. Always watching. Always alone. Just like me.
Dude, you got some serious issues.
Oh my god. He's talking about me. I'm the new one. I'm his next victim. I need to get out of here. Now. Forget looking for more clues. I have to escape this motel and call the police before it's too late. Stay quiet, act fast. Just get out alive.
I don't know where to begin with that. You broke into someone's house, apartment, you found a key. The key leads into a secret killer's base down in the bottom of the motel, full of bodies. Your first instinct is, let's rummage around. And then next thing, okay, killer comes in, you almost get caught. Maybe now I should call the police. Also, hello, Soist. How are you doing? Just here you're lurking? That's fine. Let's,
They say love is patient. But they never talk about what happens when patience runs out. Where do you think you're going, Emma? You opened the door. Now you have to live with what's inside.
Stay away from me, you freak!
You can't outrun fate, Emma.
who is this guy? Jason Voorhees?
So.
Someone help me! Please!
Okay, where are the creepy kids to help me out?
You were mine the moment you stepped inside.
Use. Okay, why don't... Game, if you're gonna give me the option to use the door, let me use the damn door. It's just like I'm dealing with Jason Voorhees here. Okay.
Help! Somebody, please! I don't want to. I don't like that. I don't want to die.
Why am I spinning?
Stay asleep, Emma. Dreams don't scream.
Kick him in the nuts!
Freeze! This is the police. Don't move.
Skill issue.
That... Okay, so it wasn't Gary.
Piece of cake.
Thank you for redeeming piece of cake. They are coming in quiet.
Emma, I know you've been through hell tonight, but anything you remember, no matter how small, can help us.
Well, now you want to be the good cop.
I thought Gary was the killer. I really did. He was always quiet, kept to himself, and I kept finding things that pointed to him. Like those noodle cups I found, same kind he always ate at the motel. I convinced myself it had to be him.
But he saved your life.
He did. He jumped in the way. He didn't even hesitate. I was wrong. I feel awful. He died protecting me.
I have a problem with that. Like, why was Gary down there in the first place?
It wasn't your fault, Emma. You were scared and trying to make sense of what was happening. That instinct probably kept you alive.
Under the motel, I found bodies in bags and a room with a dead woman. The same woman I saw in a photo earlier. Her face had a red X over it.
Maybe
It
cool.
was the same mark I saw before.
That confirms what we feared. This wasn't an isolated murder. It's a serial case.
Everything feels connected. The apartment next door, the motel, the photos. I think this has been going on for a long time.
Hey, Tay-Tay, welcome in. Yeah, Gary probably saw her come in for her shift, went down into room 3, disappeared, saw a creepy guy follow. That tracks. That tracks.
We went through the security footage from the motel over the past week. We recognized someone. A man named Lucas. Does that name mean anything to you?
Yes. He checked into the motel. He was aggressive, angry. He threatened me twice. Once at the front desk, and later, he waited for me outside the motel. It was terrifying.
Yes, Ember, that does qualify. What time tonight? Okay.
That lines up. Lucas has a record. Assault, stalking. If you see him anywhere near your neighborhood or home, I want you to call the police immediately. Don't try to approach or talk to him.
So, Tay-Tay, I will be watching show and hanging out with my little girl tonight until like 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish. So 8:30-ish, we should be able to pull that off. I'll start dinner a little earlier. Also, okay, you didn't catch the killer? You didn't catch Lucas? She's like, oh, by the way, if you see Lucas, give us a call. Can you do our job for us, please? You know, just give us a little ring up.
I will, I promise.
If I sound annoyed with the police in this game, it's because I am. Perfect, Tay-Tay. Yeah, I'll be there.
Until we finish the investigation, stay home. Rest. You've helped us more than you know. But please, be cautious. We're going to keep an eye on things from here.
Are you going to have a police officer posted outside my door because I'm, a target of an active serial killer who has... Or are you just going to wait for me to go, hey, if there's trouble, give us a call?
Okay. Thank you.
Melishka, I think it's time for Emma to go visit her mom. Mom, I'm coming to visit, hang out with you. I'm the target of a serial killer, and I could use a mom hug right now. So I'm getting in a nice public van, bus with a bunch of people, and I'll meet you at this a bus station. 6 hours after work. Hey, if you guessed we crashed again, you'd be correct. Post a guard on my door on the inside of my apartment. You know what? I want one inside inside the apartment and one at the front desk. Also, for bingo, I did skip a cutscene, so you can do that if that hasn't been called already. Perfect. Thank you. Once again, a big thanks to all of my mods and my bingo queens. You guys.
Oh my god! Lucas! His eyes! They're still open! I thought he was the monster, but now he's just another body. Another victim. What the hell is going on? I need to report this to the police immediately.
Hi, yes, I'd like one bus ticket to GTFO, please. Thank you, Pickle. Ooh, body physics. Sorry, that's insensitive to me. He may have been a jerk, but he didn't deserve to die. Yeah, she seriously has to go past the body to get to the phone. Like...
911, what's your emergency?
Hello. I just found a body. It fell right in front of me in the alley near my apartment. It's Lucas, the guy the police were investigating. He's dead. He was hanging from the ceiling and then he just dropped.
Yeah, we're missing somebody here and we have noodles.
Ma'am, I need you to take a deep breath. You said the man's name is Lucas. Can you confirm if this is the same Lucas we questioned earlier regarding the motel case?
Yes, it's him. I'm sure of it. I thought he might be the killer, but now he's dead. What does this mean? Who's really behind this?
Thank you for reporting this, Emma. You're doing the right thing. We need you to go inside your apartment immediately, lock your doors, and don't let anyone in. Officers are already being dispatched to your location. Stay put and stay safe.
Wait, what?
Okay. I'll go inside. Please hurry.
We're on our way. Stay on the line if you feel unsafe or if anything else happens. Help is coming.
My big problem with the game is not the fact that it crashes between chapters. Okay? It's an indie game, single developer. The dialogue, choppy and rough at times. Some voices, like the female police officer, AI voiced, I can live with that. I can accept that. The writing of the police is horrible. Oh, you just found a dead body. Well, go upstairs to your apartment where you've had problems and been, attacked before, and another dead body's been in. But go up to your apartment. We'll send somebody. I can accept the game being railroading and being like a walking horror where you have no real choices. You keep moving forward. You're playing a role. You're I want to say playing the role in a movie, but it's you're playing a character in the role of a movie. All right, your choices are predetermined, preset. Okay. But could we rewrite the police, please? Because they're horribly written right now.
No. This again? If Gary died saving me, then who left this here? Who's behind all this blood?
Oh, hey. They actually have the cooking instructions on there. Also, yeah, making her walk past the hanging body. Locked. This pencil bothers me for some reason. I don't know why. That shouldn't be unlit. Oh, I have to push the enter button.
I don't feel safe. I need to check what the penguin camera caught and find something to defend myself, just in case.
Pick up the VHS from the camera and find something to defend yourself with, optional. Okay. Grab the knife. Although, that's brutal too. My nightgown's missing. Okay. We have ads coming up in 4 minutes. I'm going to fire off 3 minutes of ads now. I sacrifice 3 minutes of our time to the Twitch gods every hour to prevent pre-rolls, and so that when our friends come into the channel, they don't get hit by an ad right away, and Twitch doesn't run any ads during gameplay. We are kind of coming to a crescendo, I guess we could call it. So let's get the ads out of the way. I will fire off the words on stream for all of our friends who have Nitro and our Grubscribers, and I'll see everybody in 3 minutes. And yes, I'll close the front door afterwards.
Shadows slither, walls alive, laughter echoes can't survive. Creaking floorboards, whispers crawl, ghostly fingers brush the hall. Heart pounding, closet tied, hiding, shaking, endless night. Cash hides in the dark. Ghosts scream, teeth gleam, leave their mark. Closet doors don't block the doom. Nowhere safe in this cursed room. Cobweb curtains, cold and damp. Candle sputters, ghostly lamp. Footsteps stomping, banshee cries. Moonlight's prison, demon skies. Brassy guitar clash, case divine. Spirits waltzing on macabre line. Cash still trapped, no escape in sight. The ghosts grow louder, devour the night. Cash hides in the dark. Ghosts scream, teeth gleam, leave their mark.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I'm looking at Streamer Labs here. Looking at setting up a loyalty system. And I just want to get like the points stuff set up on it, but I'll muck around that later. But yes, I am thinking of running a monthly giveaway, similar to how Leona, Nuka Dave, and I'm in the process of setting up the activity points. So the more you're here, the more you chat, the more points you get, etc., etc. I'm in the process of setting that all up there. And when I do get it set up, I will bump everybody. I will give everybody a starting sum of points equivalent to like 1 day of being here. Hey, Thunder. Welcome in. Okay. Shall we close the front door? Thunderballs. Turn on. Insert. Select item. Play. What a brazen guy. Like, he knows the camera's there. Well, now we know why he's so...
You. It's been you this whole time. Under my bed.
So, now you know the truth. I didn't want it to be this way, Emma.
It's alright, Thunder.
Why? Why would you do this?
Because he's a... I want to say sociopath? No, psychopath would be the right one.
Because I cared. I watched you, protected you, made sure you were safe when you slept. I chose you. You were special. I thought maybe in time, you'd feel it too.
Yeah, psychopaths, they do feel emotion, they do have empathy. It's just twisted and mangled, while sociopath does not have empathy. They understand that they're doing something that's wrong, but they just... their moral compass is broken, if I recall correctly.
You lived under my bed. That's not protection. That's obsession. That's a crime.
Jason Bates is a psychopath. Wednesday from the Addams Family is a sociopath.
I was patient. I never touched you, never hurt you. I gave you peace, space, a quiet life.
Thank you for the lurk, Ember.
Now, you've thrown it all away. You couldn't see the gift I gave you.
Trying to figure out what gift you've given me, except nightmares and...
Gift? You stalked me! You murdered innocent girls! You're a monster!
They didn't understand either. They rejected what I offered. And like them, you've betrayed me. I thought you were different.
You're a freak, Mr. Graves! Invading my personal life like some deranged monster? You sick bastard!
At least she's got some fire going.
What I needed was someone to see me. But now, you
Yes,
see
Quibble.
too much. You chose betrayal over belonging. And traitors must stay silent. Forever.
No, Milishka, you don't confront. You go for the eyes, the throat, and the genitals. And then you run like hell. Oh, wait, how do I fight? Select item. Use. I'm gonna keep cutting you. I'm gonna cut you 3 ways. Long, deep, and often. That's it? Okay. Oh, sorry. Roosting Rue did Miss Smith, not Emma. I got that backwards. Yes. I'm kind of disappointed too. I mean, okay, so let's go back to... Can we go back to the police station where we get the nanny cam? Is anybody interested in seeing what the other option leads to? Night 5 is the choice? Okay, so let's go here. Select that. Yeah, let's see what the other option is. A killer case. I can appreciate the pun. Let's skip.
Emma, let's cut to the chase. Why did you kill and...
I didn't.
I didn't! I already told you everything exactly as it happened. He came to return my bag, I invited him in for coffee, and then I left to call the police
I tried pickles.
because I got suspicious of him. When I came back, he was dead.
That's quite the story. But you were the last person seen with him.
And I told you, whoever did this must have been inside my apartment while I was waiting outside for you.
The investigation actually backs that up. Forensics found traces of a third person in the apartment. We believe they're the real killer.
So, does that mean I'm free to go?
Biting kneecaps? I think we
For
might be.
now, We don't have enough evidence to charge you, but that doesn't mean you're completely in the clear. Be careful.
Careful! Someone broke into my apartment and murdered a man while I was just outside. I don't even feel safe in my own home.
See, what she's saying here makes sense. I don't feel safe in my own home. But the police
That's
don't.
why we want to help. We can give you a penguin camera.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Then at least we'll have footage to...
Okay, I appreciate the offer, but I don't think I can handle having a camera watching my every move in my own home. After everything that's happened, I just want to feel normal again, not like I'm living in a crime scene under surveillance.
All right, Emma. You're free to go. For now. But don't mistake this for the end.
I understand. But I have nothing to hide.
I wouldn't get too comfortable just yet. If anything strange happens, you report it. We're still watching this case closely.
I will. I just want this nightmare to be over.
Then let's just hope we're not making a mistake letting you walk out of here.
Well, to be fair, you are, but... Okay, there's no achievement for not accepting the nanny camera. Oh, we crashed again. Okay, if I hit continue, where does that take me? There we go, night 5. It doesn't feel safe at home anymore.
Mr. Graves, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice, but I really need your help right now.
Emma, what's wrong? You look like you've been through hell.
Do you want me to just skip through all this, or do you want me to keep letting it play out? Because I know we've seen all this before.
Because I have. This whole night, everything that's happened, it's too much. And now, standing here in front of my door, I can't bring myself to go inside. I keep thinking...
Thunder hasn't seen it, okay.
What if someone's in there? What if I'm not alone?
I get it. You've been through a lot, but take a deep breath, all right? Your mind is running a mile a minute.
I know it sounds irrational, but after everything that's happened to my colleague, the police, the investigation, I can't just pretend this is normal. What if whoever did this is still watching me? What if they're waiting for me to let my guard down?
Well, I think by not accepting the nanny cam, you did let your guard down, but... Thunder, you can join everybody else in the... Oh, no.
You've got every right to be scared.
I'll give you an
That
update, Thunder.
feeling in your gut? It's there for a reason. So, what do you need from me?
Alright, so Thunder, here's what's been happening so far that's brought us up to this point in the story. Our character, Emma, is working as a receptionist at a motel. She works the night shift. She has been dealing with stalkers, harassing phone calls, which we found out was her co-worker, Anderson, playing a prank on her and being a creepy jerk. The hotel seems to be, or the motel seems to be haunted, but I still don't know how the ghosts kid interacts with all of this in any way. I still don't understand the haunting thing, or Miss Smith, or some of the side characters. They're confusing. Too long, did not read. Emma is being stalked by a serial killer. We just had our coworker Anderson. We found him dead after calling the police on him because he came up to the apartment with a lame-ass excuse about why he knew the apartment number, etc., etc. The police came with us. We opened the door, and he was found dead with his own tie tied to the door handle. That's why we ended up at the police station. The police start off with, well, you're a killer, but evidence points to a third person being in the apartment, and we want you to take this penguin cam so that we can record anything that does happen in your apartment. And that's with the last choice we did was we took the camera, we went through that story. This time we decided not to take the camera just to see what would happen.
I need you to check my room. Just go in first, make sure it's empty. I can't step inside without knowing for sure that I'm safe.
Say no more. You stay put. I'll check everything. If there's anything off, you'll be the first to know.
I don't know how to thank you for this. I just need to know that I can breathe again.
I like how he opens the door without typing in the code. I mean,
The kitchen is empty.
the developer did at least attempt to put some kind of animation if you decided to follow him. Yeah, the door was open a second ago and then closes, yeah. If you decide to follow him, it does make it look like he's kind of looking around.
Nobody here.
Mr. Graves does. Maybe he was born that way.
The bedroom is clear.
It's a rigging issue. His skeleton is broken.
All right. Everything looks clear. No signs of anyone here. You should be safe to head in now. If you need anything else, I'll be down at the reception. Just give me a call.
Thank you, Mr. Graves. How could the cops find nothing? No clue, no trace, just a body and a dead end. That doesn't make sense.
Personal dude
There has
face,
to be
yeah.
something they missed. If the killer was here, they left something behind. And if no one else is going to find it, then I will. A key? This looks similar to the shape of the key that opens my apartment. It must belong to another apartment in this building. I should check. Maybe I'll uncover something useful.
Also, Mr. Graves disappears down the hall. He just vanishes. Investigate the room for a clue. Like, it feels like there's more to the story that just was cut. Like the ghost kid, right? Like the ghost kid in this children's playroom, like...
That's the same kind of noodles Gary always eats at the motel. Is this a clue or just some meaningless coincidence?
5.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Yeah, there's tons wrong in this room.
Why is there a red X over her face? Who is she? Was she Anderson's killer? Or was she another victim? If this was left behind, then something terrible might have already happened to her.
It
An old
was,
chest.
what,
And
527?
of course, it's locked. There must be a way
No,
to figure out the combination.
7.
If I look around carefully, maybe
2.
I'll find a clue hidden somewhere in this room.
752. There we go. Thank you, ladies.
This key doesn't look like it belongs to anything in this apartment. But to what? Another door?
Go to
A
sleep.
hidden drawer? I have no idea. I could search more here, or maybe I should head back and rest before my next shift. Either way, this just got more mysterious.
So, Captain, the game is also a story on rails. It crashes. It forces you to take a singular path. That point in the police station was the only place where we had any form of choice. To take the camera or not to take the camera. And so far, everything seems to be playing out the same as it was before. Let's skip that. It's just a bus scene.
Motel. And that eerie red sky. This has to be another nightmare. But why do I keep coming back here? What am I supposed to see? What the noodle cups. There's more of them. They're forming a trail, leading to the vending machine. Why? Is this some kind of clue? Could Gary really be the one behind all of this?
Yeah. Ember, we rewound. We went back to the police station where we chose not to take the penguin cam.
Front desk, who's calling? Hello? Who is this?
Help me!
What? Who's there? Where are you?
Yeah, I'm putting an end to that sound. That hurts.
Voice again. A woman asking for help. Could it be her? The girl in the photo with the red X? If she's real, is she still alive?
See, this guy can't be him. He's got functional knees and elbows and wrists.
Room 3, for example. Sometimes guests report strange noises.
But I've been hearing some odd noise.
How do you play into this?
Could Lucas be the one pulling the strings? The threats, the fear he tried to instill in me? Maybe I should have taken them more
you know what I need to
seriously.
grab?
What if I'm next?
Sorry, gentlemen
I keep
and
hearing
lady.
weird noises come from the room below mine. Room 3. It's like shuffling.
Okay, this way.
Three. Oh, Dad, they're coming for me!
Flashlight? Yep. There is no flashlight there. Oh, right, there was no flashlight in the dream sequence.
Everything seems to be pointing to room 3. The noises, the strange occurrences, even the missing girl. Maybe this key I found will unlock that door and finally give me some answers.
This is Sparta. What's it playing up there? Yeah, it's a TV in the sky. But what's it showing? Broken VHS footage of something. Attack of the 50-foot woman? Or the 50-foot man? Same programs as the one in the lobby of the apartment building? Oh, it's showing the lobby camera. Excuse us while we reboot the game.
I can't move. What's happening to me? My body is frozen, but I can still see.
Hi, creepy masked man.
Or is this sleep paralysis? It feels like I've been drugged.
See you tomorrow, my princess.
That's just not creepy at all. Alright.
That nightmare again. But this time it's clear. The key I found. It has to be for the locked door in room 3. I can't ignore it anymore. I need to get back to the motel. I need to go back to the motel. Now.
No, young lady, you need to have breakfast first and then take a knife with you. Okay, fine, we'll go to the hotel. The motel. And we'll crash it again. So anybody else right now feel like the choice that you've made at the police station doesn't really have much of an impact on the game? Open the locked door in room 3.
Room 3. It always felt off. And now, with the dream and the key, I have to check it. I need closure. I need the truth. Whatever's behind that door, I'm ready.
I mean, to be fair, up until this point here, or up until like the final scenes of the game, everything could be the same. Like, yeah, okay, we didn't place the nanny cam down.
It worked. The key actually worked. And now, stairs? Going down? What the hell is beneath this room? No, this can't be real.
Let me have my controls back.
Footsteps? No, no, no. He's here. I can't let him find me. The locker. It's the only place.
We're hiding in a locker. The ghosts will not find us in here.
You know, I was good to you. I loved you. I gave you comfort, silence, peace. You smiled when you were asleep. Don't deny it. But then, the anesthesia wore off and suddenly you remembered the real world. And what did you do? You screamed, you begged, like I was the monster. But I wasn't. You made me become him. I kept you safe. I took care of you. I talked to you when no one else would.
Just checking on Lois Cat and the kids downstairs.
Full attention. Every moment of my time. And you threw it all away. Just like the others. They always do. Always pretending to care. Until they think they can escape. But you're different now. Still. Quiet. Forever loyal.
Does this sound like Mr. Graves' voice?
Okay now? Really? It is. Because I found someone else. Because I found someone else. Someone who gets it. Someone who feels the silence the same way I do. She doesn't know it yet. And she's perfect. Kind eyes, soft voice. Always watching. Always alone. Just like me.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh my god. He's talking about me. I'm the new one. I'm his next victim. I need to get out of here. Now. Forget looking for more clues. I have to escape this motel and call the police before it's too late. Stay quiet. Act fast. Just get out alive.
Okay, can I have my...
Say love is patient.
Thank you.
Talk about what happens when patience runs out. Where do you think you're going, Emma? You opened the door. Now you have to live with what's inside.
Stay away from me, you freak!
You can outrun fate, Emma.
Someone help me! Please!
The game doesn't end until I say so.
Help! Somebody! Please! I don't want to. I don't like that.
This place down here makes no sense.
You should have stayed asleep, Emma. Dreams don't scream.
Emma! No!
Freeze! This is the police. Don't move.
Like, this is supposed to be under the motel. Like, the path to her apartment doesn't make sense. I guess that's what the effect they're going for is that... We crashed again. That all the twisting turns and tunnels and him showing up at random place could be a metaphor for fear being disorienting. The scaling's all wrong, Ember. That's what's giving me the unnatural feeling of like,
Emma, I know you've been through hell tonight, but anything you remember, no matter how small, can help us.
I thought Gary was the killer. I really did. He was always quiet, kept to himself, and I kept finding things that pointed to him. Like those noodle cups I found, same kind he always ate at the motel. I convinced myself it had to be him.
you're 100% correct, Milishkat. The color choices that they use during the moments of fear, the red sky, the the dim lighting in the tunnels, the palettes that they're using there are all chosen to create a sense of anxiety and panic. And then the long hallways, how they you run down one hallway that looks exactly the same as another hallway versus another hallway versus the other hallway. It's all disorienting. Like, you're running down the wrong hallways, panicking, trying to escape this killer who's always ahead of you. The red and orange light and the clashings of color, yes. And then you get to the police station, and the police station is very sterile. But if you look at the floor, it's got the same color of greens that they used to use in asylums, and they use in hospitals. That calming, sage green in the floor. The music choices as well. Like, if you listen to the music going on here, it's very subdued, chill, almost slightly relaxing. It's like to bring you off edge a bit.
But he saved your life.
He did. He jumped in the way. He didn't even hesitate. I was wrong. I feel awful. He died protecting me.
The story doesn't make much sense. Every choice our heroine does is a bad choice.
It wasn't your fault, Emma. You were scared and trying to make sense of what was happening. That instinct probably kept you alive.
Under the motel, I found bodies in bags and a room with a dead woman. The same woman I saw in a photo earlier. Her face had a red X over it. It was the same mark I saw before.
That confirms what we feared. This wasn't an isolated murder. It's a serial case.
I think maybe if it gives the game any sort of rating at all, sound, color, voice acting, all good. It doesn't rescue the rest. No. The general idea of the game is good. The story could use some tweaking. It needs a lot of refinement. The gameplay mechanics need refinement.
Everything feels connected. The apartment next door, the motel, the photos. I think this has been going on for a long time.
Tweaking with a brick. Well, okay. Keep in mind, this is an indie developer, right? Like, we'll take a look at who, if we can find any information on the development group after this. But this is an indie game, and it's very rough around the edges, and it shows that it's rough around the edges.
We went through the security footage from the motel over the past week. We recognized someone, a man named Lucas. Does that name mean anything to you?
Yes. He checked into the motel. He was aggressive, angry. He threatened me twice. Once at the front desk, and later, he waited for me outside the motel. It was terrifying.
That lines up. Lucas has a record. Assault, stalking. If you see him anywhere near your neighborhood or home, I want you to call the police immediately. Don't try to approach or talk to him.
And knowing what we know now as, watchers of this story unfold, Lucas is just a red herring who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and picked the wrong person to get aggressive with.
I will, I promise.
And Anderson chose to be the, well, yeah, okay, he's a really bad prankster and was a jerk. He wasn't a bad character. He wasn't a bad guy. He, definitely a white knight with, a really bad sense of humor.
Until we finish the investigation, stay home. Rest. You've helped us more than you know. But please, be cautious. We're going to keep an eye on things from here.
And honestly, I think they could have done away with Anderson being the prank caller. Right? And just let Anderson be a good guy. And I think that would have fit his story better than, oh yeah, he's a really bad prankster and does creepy prank calls.
Okay. Thank you.
Like, Anderson didn't need that aspect of his story to be how it was. We're gonna crash? Yep, we're crashing. Made with Unity, binary lunar. Continue. Home sweet home. 6 hours after work. We need a crash counter? Yeah. Every chapter after chapter 3's crashed once. Yeah, no, Ember, I get that. Again, there's so many... I have so many issues with the plot and the story. And... the prankster thing didn't fit.
Oh my god! Lucas! His eyes! They're still open. I thought he was the monster, but now he's just another body. Another victim. What the hell is going on? I need to report this to the police immediately. No. This
911,
again?
what's your emergency?
If Gary died saving me, then who left this here? I just found a body. Who's behind all this? It fell right in front of me
Grub
in the
games
alley
incoming?
near my
Yeah.
apartment. It's Lucas, the guy the police were investigating. He's dead. He was hanging from the ceiling, and then he just dropped.
Ma'am, I need you to take a deep breath. You said the man's name is Lucas. Can you confirm if this is the same Lucas we questioned earlier regarding the motel case?
I would totally make a game. I've been playing with the idea myself for a while, but I just don't have a decent story idea.
Yes, it's him. I'm sure of it. I thought he might be the killer, but now he's dead. What does this mean? Who's really behind this?
Thank you for reporting this, Emma. You're doing the right thing. We need you to go inside your apartment immediately, lock your doors, and don't let anyone in. Officers are already being dispatched to your location. Stay put and stay safe.
So they did the... Okay, and originally the game was all AI voiced. Then they got voice actors. The game has a bit of history. We'll get into that afterwards.
Okay. I'll go inside. Please hurry.
We're on our way. Stay on the line if you feel unsafe or if anything else happens. Help is coming.
A Phasmophobia without any of its features would be... You could do it. You'd have to compartmentalize a lot of the elements of it. Like, you'd have to have each ghost being its own entity. Pun intended and not. And each entity would have its own abilities and properties that would interact with the environment there. You'd have to have your generic object entity so that you could go, okay, now can the ghost interact with this vase? The vase has properties to it. It has weight, mass, right? A hitbox around it. You know, as the ghost walks by, is it within the interaction radius of said ghost? And then you'd have to start looking at two-dimensional versus 3D planes. Ask Gonk, he's really into his analog horror. Yeah, I'm willing to work with people on building something. 9135. I do have that software. Like, I was a software developer before COVID hit. Close and lock the door.
Sleep tight forever.
Well then, ending 3. Wait, there's 3 endings? Apparently there's 3 endings, because I just got the achievement for ending 3. And the first one was ending 1. Yeah, let's look at the thing. Ending 1, Emma kills Graves. Ending 2, the killer kills Emma. If I go here to my achievements. In progress. There are 4 endings. Okay. Well, I might just do those off stream and record them for you guys. I think we're done with this for now. No, I checked, Grubman Boy. I checked the achievements, and there are 4 endings. Oh, if you guys want to keep going, done is a word for it. Yeah, we can pick it apart. So the game was created by developed and published by Binary Lunar. Binary Lunar has done a couple games, including a game called Avo Cuddle and Oneness Onecraft Survivor. Interesting. Well, it could be a lone developer working with the Unity things. The game does have overall a positive positive reviews. Where are the reviews on this game? Single player, Steam family sharing, Xbox controller. 23. There's 23 achievements for it. Binary Lunar. Let's see if we can find anything on this. The game isn't finished. This is not a polished game. It's definitely not a polished game. And Binary Lunar. Okay, so the Binary Lunar is... Yeah, yes. Binary Lunar, okay, here's what they say. We are two game developers, love to share with you Unity tutorial experiments and our game development log. So this is their blog page. There we go. Welcome back, Thunder. We died in the alternate ending. That was ending 3. So it's two guys. It is two guys who have developed this game. Or two people. Which makes sense. Yes, Unity tutorials. There's tons of them available on the internet. Pickles. Unity changed their licensing agreement recently. Let's change this to just chatting here. So Unity recently changed their licensing agreement last year, and any game. So they're free to use. Currently, they are free to use. However, if your game makes over a certain amount of money in revenue, then you have to pay a fee per installation. So it can get kind of wonky with their licensing model. But if you're just learning how to develop a game and you're creating a small indie game like this here, you don't really have to worry about that. That is for the large production companies. Unity has got a decent framework for making 3D games. The Unreal Engine's also another good one. Both of them use C# as their their primary programming language. C# is pretty easy to learn. He just wants to play around with Unity and Unreal. Yeah, they use the same base language, C#. So I would recommend starting off with learning the basics of C# and then applying it, picking a framework and monkeying around with the framework. Because the basics, the core of C#, everything he would learn from learning C# would apply to working in Unity or Unreal, like your class objects, your data structures, how to pass data from one object to another object. Yeah, I can also help you out, Pickles. I think I may have some books. I'll have to look that I might be able to send you. I'll take a look. Roblox has its own custom language. I think it's using Lua. It might be using a combination of Lua script and their own development software. That's my thoughts. Yeah, Roblox has its own creative. Yeah. So my thoughts on this game. The story needs polish. The voice acting's not too bad. The story needs polish. For two developers, I can look past some of the graphical issues like the Z binding, the missing textures, the crashes as you get farther along, if you're going to call this your 1.0 release, I can't accept the game crashing between chapters. I can accept missing texture here and there. I can accept a Z-biting. That's Z-biting is when you have two different textures and you put them on the same plane, and what ends up happening is they start fighting for control over that plane. Imagine you've got yourself a canvas, right? So we got ourselves a canvas here, and then you put on one side on the canvas here, you put a curtain texture here, right? And then on this side over here, you put the window glass texture here, but they're on the exact same layer, and they overlap. The area where they overlap, the two textures will fight with each other for dominance, and that's called Z-biting or binding. Z-biting or binding. Yeah, we did spend as much time yelling at the failing plot points there. Yeah, it crashed after every day. So I would do like the hotel shift, the home shift part, and then it would crash. I think English is their second language, Ember, which would explain some of the language. But if you're gonna run a game like this here, you gotta pass it through. I think I'd give Razzie. All right. Well, we have ads coming up in 3 minutes. I'm gonna fire those off. I think they used AI for the translations. It definitely feels like they used AI for the translations. I spoke with Roosting Roo about it, and even Roosting Roo had issues with some of the the plot points and how the wording was done. And well, okay. So what I'll do right now, we'll take a break. I'm gonna fire off ads. Let's play a round or two of Faz, I guess, and then we can keep talking about the game. So let's go over to my ad screen. Let's hit start on words. And I'll see everybody in 3 minutes. We're going to fire off the ads. I appreciate you hanging around. And not going to miss much. We're just going to debrief and play the ads. Suffer, yeah, that's an excellent word for this game. No, I think there are two people who did this. So they had this looked like their first attempt at a proper 3D game. The other games in their library that you like, if you look at the Steam library, are top-down games. So this looks like it's their first attempt at doing a Unity 3D game. And if you don't get the skeletal rigs right, then you get the issue that we have with Mr. Graves, where his knees are in his hips, his wrist is where his elbow should be, and his elbow is somewhere between where his elbow and his shoulder should be. That's all skeletal rigging, and then you put the model on top of the skeletal rigging and you animate the skeleton, not the model. And okay, if this is their first attempt at a 3D game, two people, not bad. Not bad. I think we might be being overly harsh on it because of the language differences. Hang on a second. What's their primary language here? Can I discern that? Those look like Korean characters. So yeah, English isn't the thing. I'll talk to Slag and Tay about that, Razzie, and Milish Cat. I don't have a problem with streaming as well, but I'll talk to them first to just make sure I'm not stepping on any toes there. Normally, so in the case of like Quibble and Slag and Tay and Amorosa and Ember and eventually Mercy, if they ask me to, hey, you want to come play with us on stream, right? I'll check in with them first to see if it's okay for me to go live at the same time and kind of like do a shared chat type stream. Last night with Quibble was completely impromptu. It was, hey, she's doing these community games. You know what? I want to play some Phasmo with Quibble. Let's have some fun with her. But I'll reach out to Tay and find out. It can get a little... Streamers playing with other streamers? Yeah, that part. Always check first. It's a respect for the other streamer. Streamers playing with other streamers can get wonky because then you either you're either like, oh, okay, are we competing with each other? What's going on? You plan it out, right? If it's an impromptu thing, it's completely, you're there as a guest. You're not there as another streamer. Like last night, I was 100% there as a guest of Quibble and just having fun. And so I'll check with Tay and Slag and find out. Welcome back, everybody. We've been back for a couple minutes now, I guess. Not too long. Okay, so I looked at Binary Lunar. I looked at the website there. It looks like they are primarily a company or a couple developers located in Asia, so English isn't their first language. And yeah, the music's fine. Yeah, you weren't even aware you're going to play with viewers until you did. Yeah. All those deaths. Yes, Ember, it was. Yeah, so they look like there are two developers located in Asia. So English may not be their primary language. They may have done some AI translations or Google translations of their script in order to get the English stuff, so the sentence structure and the grammar would come across literal or may lack some of the slang or slang or tone or flow that you would find in a native English speaker. It's the same way. If you take English and translate it directly over to another language, it's like a literal word-for-word translation. So and it may not flow right, or it just sounds weird. So I can understand the sentence structures there. So I'm going to fire up my Phasmophobia. Does anybody want to get into a game of Phasmophobia with me? We're going to just maybe play one or two games just to kind of wind down the stream after Nightmare Shift. I know a bunch of you are at work right now, and I play during your work hours. Alright, so we got Quibble. Alright. Quibble, Ember. Okay, let me create a room here. Unlike Quibble, I won't make it a open public room. I caught that last night. Pickles, yeah, we can play off stream. I'm totally down for that. There's the code, my friends. You guys fired off, if I recall correctly. He's what? I think he's 100 points each, somewhere around like 2,500 points worth of farts or something like that. Okay, so let's turn Boo Buddy back on just so I can find that. Let's move that back down there. Over 500. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's turn that off, and let's turn this off, and then turn that on. There we go. And then there's the code. There's Quibble Bibble. Oh, no worries, Em. It's like that. Okay. Booting up. No worries. So, we'll do a quick check-in while Ember's booting up. I know Nightmare Shift, it was dealing with some touchy subjects like stalking, harassment, drugs, being drugged, violence against women. Everybody okay? I know it got, the subject matter was a little touchy.
Hello there.
You're okay? Good. What are you confused about, Razzie? Quibble, I forget mine all the time. What are you confused about? Maybe I can help you with that. Being angry is perfectly normal. I'm angry with, the bad choices that she made. I'm angry with the way the police operated. Like, the endings should never have come to that point. The way it approaches issues is not a good advertisement, and that's why I get why it was done that way. Yeah, I think now that I've looked at how the game has 2 more endings, and what was the kid? Okay, yeah, the ghost kid, I have no idea. I have no idea what role that ghost kid played in the whole thing. That seemed like they were going to go somewhere else and then decided to go a completely different direction. The ghost kid, I don't understand. The other 2 endings are... So, ending number 1 is we killed Graves. Ending number 2, if you look at the achievements for the game, is Emma escapes. And ending number 4, give me a second and I'll pull that up again while we wait for Ember. Nightmare Shift, give me the view achievements. So ending 3, the killer kills Emma. Ending 1, Emma kills Graves. Then the achievements I have unlocked here is ending 4, Mr. Grave kills Emma. So if he kills you in the first half, like that first scene, then you get ending number 4. And ending number 2 is Emma escapes. So on the 2 paths we have path 1 has 3 possible endings. You kill, you're killed, or you run. And then ending number 3 is the second one. Well, we are just chatting right now, Miss Shu. We haven't started playing Phasmophobia just yet. And how are you doing, oh Queen of the Van? We were just talking about the endings for Nightmare Shift that we just finished. You got fleeced by the vet? Oh. So yeah, Razzie, you die, you kill, or you run in the first choice. And then the second choice is, because remember, we had 2 options. Option 1, we take the nanny cam. Option 2, we don't. Option 2 has a fixed ending. The killer kills us when we lock the door. Option 1, where we take the nanny cam, is we have the option of fighting Mr. Graves, which I took because I'm aggressive that way. Option 2 is we run away. And option 3 is we don't escape and he kills us. And that gives us our 4 endings. Yeah, no, I hope your doggo and kitty are okay. Yeah, so that's how you get your 4 endings. And then there's another achievement in there. Night 5, complete Night 5 house. Okay. And a secret passage, so... Night 1 motel, apartment, Night 3, Night 4, Night 5 police station. Okay, I'll have to look into how some of these achievements, but... Yeah. My webcam frame, what does this say it has audio? While we're waiting, let's do a drop. Hello. Exclamation drop, your favorite emote. Land closest to the goo. We pick where we go. 270 euros to chop my dog's scallops off. That's an excellent question. I think it's Lady Shoot. I think that's 270 euros for the parts and labor. Yeah, it's for all the work of it, yeah. So yeah, they charge you for parts and labor as opposed to, it's like a mechanic. You go to the mechanic there, right? And, they got to charge you for the parts and the work putting on it. And if they're taking parts off your car to put new parts on there, your car might be getting smaller. Oh, Pickles, you skip right on out. And there's the wiggly finger. I don't know. Lady Shoe might actually have the momentum to... Nope. Not enough wiggle. All right. Oh, there's Milish Cat. Lady Shu, would you like to join us? We're going to knock off, maybe 2 games before I call it a day. I always love that, like a little hop there where like it's trying to hop over the pot but never quite does. You feel like she's not trying. I don't know if you can cheat in drops. Like it's just all random. It starts you off with a random speed and angle. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. What's for dinner? I'm playing after stream. All right, Ember, you get to pick where we're going. Pork loins, croquettes, and veggie tables. Nice.
I was muted. That's a lot of pressure. Could we do the, oh, what's it called?
The weekly?
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Could we do the weekly?
Yeah, we can do some weekly if Quibble's down for the weekly. Hey, Quibble. Lady Broken Audio. This is Grub and Dad's IT support. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Oh,
Oh.
we can hear you.
There,
You can hear me?
there she is.
There we go.
Pickles, I will play the weekly as many times as we need to.
That took way longer than it should have, but okay.
We can do the weekly off stream. That's not a problem. We could even have a Lady Shu Van Princess for us. Okay. So, are you okay with doing some weekly?
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. That's on Camp Woodwind. So the weekly is 100% sanity, 200% drains, speeding, flashlights on, we lose items off. The ghost is 75% speed, and so are we. Low room change, low activity, or medium activity, medium event, friendly ghost off. 3 seconds grace. Hunt durations medium, extend kills off. 3 evidence. Fine. No setup time, snow temperatures. All doors start open. Medium hiding places. And fuse box is broken and conveniently visible on the map.
So we have tier 1 and 2 items with tier 3 30s.
I think it's a mix of items there. We don't have smudges, lighters, or firelights.
Yeah, or igniters. Interesting.
Yes, it's the slow camp woodwind one. It's the one where if you get a Dio, they're at like they'll stop dead in their tracks.
Stay a while and listen.
Oh, welcome in, New Grubbin. We have anonymous followers enabled, so we don't call anybody out if they don't want to. However, if you'd like to join the conversation, you're more than welcome to do so. My name is Grub and Dad. I play Phasmophobia and horror games, and right now we are playing doing some of the weekly with our friends Quibble Bibble and Ember. I make dad jokes. I play Phasmophobia with questionable results. And yeah, that's about it.
Survived.
You arrived. All right. That sounds like an excellent plan. The Militia Cat is currently calling random numbers for our bingo. We do play bingo here. We are running a monthly tournament for the bingo where every week the top 3 winners of bingo will get... you know, it could be useful. The top 3 winners of bingo will go into a draw where at the end of the month I will draw from that pool. So if you win every week for the month, you have 4 to 5 tickets in the draw. And at the end of the month, the winner of the draw will get a custom walk-on sound. Thermometer, and do that. Oh, let's start off with what we got here. Welcome in, ghost hunters, friends, family, grubbins, and bingo winners. Tonight we arrive at Camp Woodwind, where we are investigating the frigid case of Kevin Mills. This is the weekly challenge, so these objectives are slightly optional. However, Kevin Mills wants us to capture 3 unique photos, go mostly insane, and prevent him from hunting with a crucifix. Congratulations, winners! We got Shelby's, Ember, and Sang. Yes, we will fire off a new bingo game with the Phasmophobia settings. So it is going to be dark. We need to find our ghost room. Oh, I must have missed somebody. It looks like Grubbin Boy may have also won bingo. That's 6 degrees. That's, nope. Five, seven, nope, not there. Teddy bear. You know what would be fun to play with Lady Shoe?
Oh no.
Hello. You know what would be fun to play with Lady Shoe? Doing Grubbin Boys and my Van Commander challenge, where Lady Shoe tells us what to do, where to go, how to do it, which includes the ghost is hunting, run for cover, turn off your electronic devices. Because she'll never enter the house to begin with.
That would be fun.
I'm just getting normal temperatures everywhere. Oh, wait, no, I got it. It's in the campfire.
It has touched nothing.
I don't see any up snow either. Yeah, Captain Chiba was Flash Force, and Chiba the Hutt and a couple of their other friends were goofing around, and they played or did a thing called Captain Chiba, where Chiba sat in the van and using their, told them what to do, like gave them directions. The ghost is hunting. Go to your hiding spot. You need to drop your electric devices. We have a Pulte. It just blew up the table.
Funny.
Alright, Quibble, we figured it out. We have a Pulte.
It's been at least a moment in the map.
You put your toe in there. That's fine.
I was useless this round. My apologies, guys.
No, never apologize. You had to go be a mom. What have I said about apologizing for being a parent?
No,
Are you allowed to apologize for being a parent?
no, I'm not allowed to apologize for being a parent.
All right.
I got it. That was quick.
Turn the game off and never loaded it again. Yeah, well, we're over there, and the ghost went over into the games tent, lifted everything. Using the wrong button here. The ghost lifted everything off the table and threw it all over the place. So it's like, well, you're a Pulte.
Yep.
Let's roll Pulte.
Well, we did see orbs. There were no orbs.
There were no orbs.
Okay.
I have not played Silent Hill. I've had the opportunity to play it, but I've never actually played Silent Hill. And you gotta love when the ghost says, "Hey, I'm this." But yeah, I'm not gonna call anybody out on, like, doing any Van Commander stuff on stream there. We'll sit down, we'll chat. Hey, Death Fox, how's it going? You just miss a Pulte bomb in the games tent. I have not played Resident Evil either. They were originally console games, and I'm not a big console player.
Right.
Ghost guessing is active! Exclamation
Well, that was
G.
much faster.
And your favorite ghost. Yeah, you'll find that you'll load a lot faster because we're loading the same map. You're not loading in multiple assets.
Hey, we have orbs.
We already have orbs. That's hilarious.
We already have orbs.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, same place the other ghost was. Welcome in, Ghost Hunters. We return to Camp Woodwind as we hunt the ghost and try to figure out what it is. So far, we have orbs. I'm going to grab that and that. Tonight, we're hunting John Wright. The objectives, meh. I'm doing okay. We finished Nightmare Shift today, so now we're just doing some of the weekly challenge with our friends Quibble and Ember. We got 5 degrees, 6 degrees here. 5 degrees. 6 degrees. It may take a minute for it to come to temperature. So are the orbs in the kids area over here, or?
It's right
I'm
here.
still-
Yeah.
I'm still looking for orbs.
Oh. Oh,
Yeah, the temperature's dropping here.
I see. Yeah.
Why was the Obake banned from the Big Show? The Obake kept leaving UV fingerprints on the refrigerator.
Put it right under where I can see the orbs.
Okay. We got one crucifix there. Let's put the other one over there. It's because it couldn't bake a cake. That would also be a good one, Grubbin Boy. That is better than mine. I applaud you, Grubbin Boy. Let's grab that. That was well played, Grubbin Boy. And can we give Grubbin Boy some LOL emotes and chat, please, for outdoing his dad and the goat the joke?
Oh crap! I think I got twice. I did.
I'm not seeing any footies.
Same.
That's 3 sets of footies, so yeah, no footies. The EMF is there.
Can we delete that video, please?
How do you change your check mark to a check mark?
Oh, did you do an X? I don't
Yeah.
think you can.
That's dumb.
I just need him to check it off then.
I think that's just a total misclick.
Oh, you need me to delete something. Yep, sorry.
Yes.
I missed that.
No, you're fine. I just accidentally got to start small.
Yeah, Grubbin Boy is that child. Except Grubbin Boy is like a combination of me and his mom. Like, he'll words on stream. Last night, like Quibble had it running, and he walks in as he's going to bed, and he just starts going, word, 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 word. And just like I'm looking at the thing, I'm like, I just see a jumble of letters.
There it is. That's 3.
Hello there.
I got the greasy burn on video. What's our sanity at?
Not sure. Thank you for the check-in, Gorm Place.
Below 50%.
Probably not a joke. I've had my mic open talking the whole time. Probably not the right issue.
I'm not getting freezing yet.
Oh no. Okay.
That was spooky.
Are you okay,
It
Ember?
chased me.
Do you need a
It
hug?
chased me.
You need a hug?
I really thought I was dead.
Well, Quibble's about to die.
Oh no.
It's a Hantu, I think. Let's take some drugs. Oh yeah, you're crazy.
Oh, look at me. I sure am.
Can't be a Hantu.
Holy
We have
cow.
no...
They restore a lot of sanity. Like,
Yeah, they do. They're 100%. We have writing.
it's not a Hantu.
It's not a Revenant either.
Did we have freezing temps?
Not yet. No, we don't have freezing temps.
So then it could be a remnant.
No, Revenants are freezing. If we have dots, we would have... so we need spirit box. Okay, let me beatbox this. Where's the spirit box?
Get out of here.
Where are you? Are you near? Are you...
Right here.
We have a mare. I missed that. Yeah, we have a mare. It just didn't like you. Maybe it just took offense to you being in its room. Maybe the ghost is like a teenager, like, Mom, get out of my room.
Goodness. That one was rough.
Hang on, I should probably be doing the bingo here. Okay, so we are on Camp Woodwind. We had a poltergeist, Pulte there. We had a mare. Did you catch the ghost model?
Grandpa. So Dapper Dan. Right?
Yeah, Dapper Dan's the one with the axe.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Dapper Dan. Okay, so it was Grandpa, the one with the beard.
Graybeard.
okay, so he's where this. Yeah, he has the axe, right?
Honestly, I didn't look for the axe. I was trying to survive, and I didn't.
Did he have a baseball bat? I didn't see the baseball bat.
Graybeard and Dapper Dan are
He did not have a bat. I don't think so.
We'll do that. No, we didn't get that. We had detect a ghost with a motion sensor. Where's that objective? There we go. We don't know what the bone was. We had a ghost walking event. We took a photo of EMF. Video, we had a video of the burned cruci. We also had a photo of burned crucifix. And then we had a video of ghost orbs. Did we get any sound recordings?
No,
I didn't.
I could not get any.
Yep, check your bingo cards.
I think we just got the 3 videos.
Oh yeah, right. We had video of disturbed salt. Okay. Yep. All ready. Pickles? No, not really. No. They're a 1 times multiplier. It doesn't matter what how difficult they may actually be. Excuse me, be. The weeklies are a 1 time multiplier. So if you spend the time getting the perfect game, it's a time versus reward thing. It could take you 40 minutes to get the perfect game, whereas it could take you 10 minutes to identify the ghost, get out, right? So if you just go bang, bang, bang and get all 3 of them, then you're going to get your 5K. Well, welcome back, Ghost Soldiers. We return to the frigid Camp Woodwind, where we have our third.
It is so cool that you can watch
Hello there.
the back of the van open up through the camera.
Yeah, that is cool. Where we have our third ghost of the evening, a Donald Rhodes. Donald Rhodes wants us to get a blow of firelight out. We don't have any. Go insane? That'll definitely happen. And capture 2 paranormal sounds with a sound recorder. only if you're accommodating, Donald. And we'll do that to help find the room. I'd never worry about getting the perfect game on the weekly.
Yellow tent.
Simply because,
Now it talks to me. We have spirit buckets.
yeah, it's a one-times modifier. It'd be like trying to get a perfect game on amateur. The reward versus time sink is not worth it. Do we have another Pulte? That boot flew far. Like, that boot starts here by the yellow tent, and it's over by the blue tent now.
Supposed to be chucking stuff.
Drop it the stuff down. I can grab some stuff to try and get me.
Here's some salt for testing for Yumi.
Oh, thank you.
I'll walk through it. BBB.
Voice. Still could be a faulty. I'm gonna grab some more stuff.
I think the last evidence for a Pulte is writing. If it's a Pulte, we're going to get writing. So we're get freezing if it's a mimic and orbs. Pulte gives us writing. Phantom will give us dots.
And dots if it's phantom.
Yeah. Welcome in, Captain Raven. Thank you for checking in.
Yet. Getting down to 1.1, but
Yes, Mercy, we finished Nightmare Shift, so we're playing we're doing the Phasma weeklies. We're on game 3 of 3. We've had a Pulte, and then we had a Mare, and I think we might have another Pulte. I keep stepping in front of your camera work. I'm sorry.
oh, you're perfectly fine. I can see what I need to. You are fine. I was actually looking at the edges of the tent to see if like the orbs were out there instead of inside of it. So. I don't see orbs though, so I don't think this is a mimic.
I'm hearing stuff getting thrown. It's throwing stuff in the yellow tent, the white tent now. Where's my thermometer? Buried under the boots. Yes, it does.
Burnt to Cruci over here. Oh, it's a phantom, I guarantee you, and it followed you.
Yeah, could quite possibly be a phantom. In which case, if it's a phantom, I'm out. Everybody alive? Where'd Quibble die?
I don't know, but do you see this book on top of the white tent? I think that it chucked it up there.
That's like the time that a Pulte embedded a plate in the wall at Tanglewood.
So is this a phantom or a Pulte? Do we have a third piece of evidence?
I don't know. We don't have the last piece of evidence. Let's do drugs and see if it writes for us.
Okay, give me a second.
I didn't see the phantom, Quibble, so I didn't see the blinks. We have writing. Yeah, kids, don't do drugs. You know what? We need another picture for bingo. Oh, Quibble, where's your booty cheeks? There you are. Yeah, Milishkat's doing excellent job there, fixing the auto mod. All right, we're gonna roll Pulte. I hope you're in the van. You caught my good side. All right, that was.
No, there was a moment where it took a really long time to blink, and I was like, okay, so it's a phantom. But then I was like, when it killed me, I could see it really well, and I was like, okay, now I'm second guessing myself.
It spawned in the wall.
Yeah,
Oh,
the white tent.
Death Fox. That's rancid.
I tried to run as soon as I heard the blink, like the grace period. I tried to hold, but it came for me. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, no, if the ghost is gonna hunt, there's not much anybody can do except jump on that ghost grenade.
And not in Woodwind anyway. There's not enough ways to hide from line of sight, so it saw me the whole time till it finally caught me.
Well, we went Pulte Mare Pulte.
Noise. I have a meeting in 30 minutes, so I'm going to jump, but I appreciate getting to do the weekly with you guys. And if you're still rolling after I'm done with my meetings, I might jump back in if you got room.
Well, I think I'm going to wrap up. Yeah, I'm gonna actually do the wrap up now.
Okay.
But we may play some games offline. I'm just gonna stretch after this. We're coming up upon the 4-hour mark, and I gotta stretch these legs out because I've been sitting in this chair, which is starting to get
We
uncomfortable.
need to get you a standing desk.
We do.
Yes,
I
they
actually
are the best things ever.
I do want to figure out how to modify my current desk to be a standing one, or get a standing desk that I can put in the place of this. Because I'm getting to that point where standing would be easier than sitting for longer periods of time.
Yeah, it really is. It's very helpful. I can send you the Amazon link where I got mine if you wanted to look at it.
I would appreciate that. Appreciate it. Yes.
I'll post mine too.
You both are wonderful. Thank you. All right, Quibble.
Thank you. Thanks for the games.
You're welcome. Good luck in the meeting. Ember, if you wanted to hang around, we can get some offline games in.
Sure, sounds good.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Well, my friends, Grubbins. Oh boy, broke there's the control panel. Control panels could be replaced. Even Kesh has one. Just need to use it. Oh, yeah, lent on it. So, Grubbin Boy, I used to have a KVM, which is a switch that let me have two computers operating off of one keyboard and one set of monitors. And I had it because one of my jobs, I worked from home some days. So he would sneak up. The couch used to back onto my desk. And he would sneak up and peek over and then push the button while I was in the middle of doing something and swap the inputs from like my work computer to my gaming computer or my gaming computer to my work computer at the most inconvenient times and giggle about it. So he has been a troll since he's been a small child. But I love him dearly. If you don't have someone in mind to raid to, I have a suggestion. Quibble, who do you have in mind? Who do you have in mind? I'm okay with suggestions. And we are going to go to our ending. Barry Sachs. Yep, I'm actually following Barry. So let's go here. And what's he doing? Grafton rework, waiting room, drops on 1 week. Okay. So, raid message 1 is for everybody. Anybody can use it. Every grubbin can use this raid message. Raid message 2 is for our grub scribers. Copy and paste your raid message. Let me know that you're ready. And raid message 3 is for Grubbin Boy and everyone who wants to be cool like Grubbin Boy, and also grub scribers. We are going to raid over to Barry Sachs guy. And that is now started, so I am a grubbin. Yes, you are a grubbin. I want to thank everybody for their resubs. Milishcat, thank you again for the resub there. I want to thank everyone for the new follow, for every new follower, every new grubbin that's come in. Each and every one of you for hanging around while we finished off Nightmare Shift. Tomorrow we'll be going back to playing some Phasmophobia. I'm thinking maybe we'll do a push on our Grubbin Apoc challenge. Leona and Justly have renamed it. It's no longer Noob Apoc. It is now the Grubbin Apoc, or the Grubbin Apocalypse. We did get a streak of 6, and then that ended horribly. But I would like to try to beat that one. That's, yeah. Again, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Norm. Thank you, everyone. I'm a little scatterbrained today. This has been fantastic. My name is Grubbindad. I'm going to sign off and send you over to Barry Sachs. Have a fantastic day. And I'll talk to you all these